Welcome to a new episode of Modeling Mondays, a video series presented by Quantrix. Each show we cover topics that are relevant to modelers and planners. If you're new to Quantrix, we're a financial modeling software company, and if you'd like to learn more about us, you can visit us at quantrix.com. Today we're going to be discussing the best way to add navigation buttons to your Canvas dashboards. You'll see a couple of examples, and then we'll show you how to set them up in your models. If you've been on our website, you may have seen our online sample models. These contain a variety of buttons that guide you through the model. You may have wondered, how do these navigation buttons work, and how can I add one of these to my model? The good news is that these are easy to create and you don't need to worry about coding or scripting. As you can see from these examples, buttons are a great way to guide people from one part of your model to another. You might want to direct people to other dashboards, charts, graphs, or even a perspective containing all of those. Let's start with a fun example. Quantrix can be used to build just about anything you can imagine, not just business models. In this case, we created a trivia game. You'll see that there are 6 buttons on this dashboard. Each button has different text, which we can easily edit, and each will direct me to a new part of the model. And as I mentioned before, I don't need to understand scripting or coding to set these up. If I click the 100-point question, you'll notice that I'm directed to a different part of the model. Once again, you can add buttons to help people back to a main dashboard or direct them to a next step. In this case, we're going to check our answer with one of our smart buttons, and we'll be directed to a new canvas that tells us if our answer is correct. And now we can use this button to head back to our main dashboard. Now let's jump to the 300-point question. This perspective shows a canvas and a matrix. The canvas provides instructions on the left-hand side of the screen, and I can make updates to the calculations on the right. Maybe you want guidelines to be displayed for a sales team when they enter their data, or step-by-step instructions for analysts when they test their scenarios. Following the instructions here, we'll add our gross profit formula in real language. Gross profit equals revenue minus cost of goods sold. Now we'll show you how to add these types of buttons to your model. This is a very basic business model that includes a sales dashboard, a marketing dashboard, and a presentation schedule dashboard. Right now we have buttons for the first two, but we still need to add a button directing people to our presentation schedule. Doing this is easy. First, we need to make sure we're in layout mode, and then make our way over to this button. This will allow you to add a scripted button, or smart button, as we like to call it. A window opens and we can make our selections. I know I want to add the schedule dashboard canvas to be part of this directory, so I'll select that from my list. By default, it will use the original canvas name on the button, but we can change this by unchecking this box and writing in a new label. I don't need to change this label, so we'll click OK and pick where we want the button to go. From there, we can resize the button, change the color, font style, font size, and just like that, you're ready to go. This is a great opportunity for you to match your company's branding or to design buttons that stand out. You can use the button by toggling the layout setting back to interact mode. Here are some other helpful tips. The order of the canvases in your model browser matters. You can see in my model browser, I have a folder with all my dashboards. If I choose to select the next or previous button options, the button will follow the order displayed here. The main dashboard is first, so if I create a next button, it will go to the sales dashboard, and so on. As we discussed earlier, these buttons can be placed anywhere on your canvas. Because we've placed this on our main dashboard, once we click it, we'll be directed to whatever is listed next on our list, which is currently the sales dashboard. And lastly, you can also use buttons to open perspectives. A perspective saves the layout of your matrices and canvases. For example, you may want a view that has every canvas open. We can save that as a perspective and then create a button that opens that view. Once we have that button configured and placed on our canvas, we can click it to go to our perspective. Remember that perspectives can be set up ahead of time by organizing your layout and clicking this Modeler menu button to save it. We hope you found this informative. If you're new to Quantrix, please get in touch to schedule a demo or check out our free 30-day trial. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.